Hey guys, it's Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a little flip and write about digging for treasure. And that game is called Silver and Gold. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Silver and Gold is a game for 2 to 4 players from Pandasaurus. They did big beasts like Dinosaur Island, which we love. And what you're doing in this game is you are trying to find some buried treasure on an island. You might maybe come across some coins. You may hit some palm trees. You may find an X that marks a spot that's going to let you start looking at some other islands for treasure. I don't understand the theme. What you're doing is you're flipping a card that's going to have like a tetra shape, polyomino shape, and you're going to put that shape on your island to try to fill it up to score some points. There is a theme. I'm not sure what the theme is. You're looking for treasure. I don't know how that correlates, turns into this. Don't really care. Let's just talk about the game. Let's go down to the table, see how it plays. All right, so here's a game of Silver and Gold, all set up for 2 players. Setup for 2, 3, 4 is the same. You're going to give each player one of these personal score tally cards. And you're going to deal each person 4 of the island cards, and they're going to pick 2. So in this case, this player picked these 2, this player picked these 2. You're going to shuffle the rest back into the deck, and you're going to flip 4 that are going to be the ones that you're going to be picking once, someone completes an island. Then the game's going to go. It's pretty simple. So on your turn, first player is going to flip a card, and then you're going to mark off on your island either that shape, or if you can't make that shape, you're going to put an X on either of your cards wherever you want. Couple separate rules. If you cross off a coin, you can cross off the coin on this sheet. Once you get 4 coins, you're going to get the next available points here. So very first time someone scores, they're going to get 6 points, so on and so forth. When you score a palm tree, that means when you cross off a palm tree on your island, you're going to score this palm tree plus every other palm tree that's out in front of you. So right now, palm trees are worth 2 points. If you cross off an X, you can mark an X anywhere on either of your cards. So if I did like a square here, cross off that X, I could put 1 mark anywhere else on my cards. That's it. Let's just get playing. So this player's first player. What they're going to do is they're going to flip a card. So this is the shape that we're going to be working with. You can put that in any direction that you want, as long as it's, you can't do like diagonal or anything. So let's go ahead and do this here. Let's do, I think I'm going to do, on this one, I'm going to do palm trees. So I have 1 palm tree, 2, 3 palm trees. So I'm going to score 3 points. And then this player is going to, they're going to start working on some coins. So let's go here and here. Then they will cross off their first coin right there. And that was turn number 1. Then they will be the first player. They'll flip. First player only matters if you complete an island, as soon as it breaks some ties and stuff. So let's see. So now it's the little L. And all the shapes that can come up are here on the round marker. So let's do an L. I'm actually going to go here, here, here. Then I'm going to take 1 over. Yeah, I'll just put my other one here. So that was my turn. This player, they're going to mark their L. They want to get some more coins. So they're going to go here, here, here. Then they're going to use their third one to go over here and score some palm trees. So they get another coin. So they have 2 coins now. And they're going to score palm trees. So they have 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 palm trees. So they get 3 points as well. All right. And that was round 2. Or turn 2 of round 1. Then this player's first again. Flip it. Straight line. So we're all going to mark straight line if we can. So let's just do X, X, X. And then they have a straight line. They're going to go for another coin, which is not going to be great for them later because they're going to have a single space right there. But they got another coin. And that is turn 3. Turn 4, we'll flip. L. Big L. So this player is going to go. Let's do this. X, 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 X. So I did the L. And then This player is going to do the same thing, and they are going to put it here, like this. They're going to kind of box themselves in the corner, but that's fine. So which one is this? That's 4. So back to this player for first player. So they'll flip it. And you got the little L again, which is perfect. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to complete a card. I'll show you what happens there in a second. Then they have that shape as well. So they're going to come over here and mark this, and they're not completing anything yet. All right, so this player completed a card. So what happens now is a couple things. You're going to move this card out of the way. It's going to be a scoring. It's going to give you some in-game scoring later. Then you're going to take a new card. So, you can see on this one, I'm going to get some bonuses if I can complete more purple cards. So maybe I want to take a purple card if there's one out here to try to get some bonuses. But I think I'm going to take an easy one. I'm just going to take this one because it has an X and a palm tree. And hopefully we don't get any more palm trees out, so that kind of stinks. All right. So that was that turn. Then it's this player's turn. We're going to flip another card. We got the worst shape in my opinion. Let's see, let's do this. I'm going to go here, here, here. Cross off the X there, and then I will put an X right here. All right, then it's the other player's turn. They have that shape. They can't make that shape, so instead of making that shape, they're just going to do a single X right here, and they're going to complete that card. So then they get to do the same thing. They'll score this over here for scoring at the end of the game, and they're going to go ahead and take another big dog. So they're going to take this one, and then we'll flip a new one, and now we're ready to go. So that is 1, 2, 3. Let me see how many there are so I can figure out who's first here. So this player went first. All right, so back to actual first player, which is this player. And this is going to be the last card of the round because there's always going to be one left. So they're going to flip this, and we have a square. All right, let's see. Can I mark a square? I can mark a square. Let's do the square right here. Can they mark a square? They can. And they're going to mark off coins. Their last coin. So they're going to mark this square. 4th coin. And that's going to give them 6 points because 6 is the number available. Then we're going to cross off the 6. All right. And that is the end of the round. So what we're going to do, a couple things here. We are going to cross off round 1. Play 3 more rounds, just like that. We're going to shuffle these cards back up. So shuffle, 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 like this. And then we're going to keep playing. All the things you have out in front of you stay. Nothing else gets changed. And whoever was the last first player, the other player will be first player. So this player will be first player. You'll flip, so on and so forth. All right, now let's just talk about in-game scoring. All right, so in-game scoring is pretty straightforward. You can look at it. Let's look at this card right here, and it'll make the in-game scoring make a little more sense. So first thing what you're going to do is you're going to count up your coins. So, and say this player doesn't have any, so this is easy. This is going to be low scoring because, again, we only played 1 round. So you put your coin scoring here. Then you're going to look at your palm trees, and you're going to add all those together. So I have 3. Then you're going to look at the score on top of all of your completed cards. So cards that aren't completed can go away. You'll pull up your completed cards. So in this case, I have 10. Say I'd completed a purple one, I would get 2 points for every purple card that I'd also completed. So let's say I completed 1. So I'll put 2 right there. Then I'm going to add my score together. So I have 3, 10, 15. That's a terrible score. Usually you have like 90 to 100 or 110 or something. But that's the way you score. I just kind of wanted to show you how in-game scoring works so you can see how a round to play. And then you're ultimately seeing what you're working up to. So that's how you play silver and gold. Let's go up the top, see what we think about it. All right, well, that was silver and gold. Everything you saw here is what the game is. It comes with cards. Everyone has their own little player score sheet, has the round marker, and 4 markers. That's it. It's cards. It's a box with pins, cards, and a tiny rule book. That's the production. But I do want to talk about the cards. So these cards are sweet. These look like regular cards, but you can write on these things like I showed you in the overview. My only complaint is the game didn't come with an eraser, so you got to use either your finger or some kind of, napkin or tissue or something to wipe it off. Comes off really easy. I just wiped that off right now. So I love it. Everything about that is awesome. I love being able to write in the cards. You don't have to mess with paper. You don't have to mess with any of that. Great. So component wise, pretty good quality. I mean, they're nice quality cards that you can write on. Comes off easy. I like it. Art, there is no art really. It's shapes, squares, like different Tetris piece shapes. There's no art. So I'm not going to talk about art, but I like the production of the cards and how writing on the cards works. So let's talk about the game. You know we're not a fan of roll and writes here. So whenever we find something that's in that genre, which I'm going to say this is in that genre, you're not using dice to determine what you're going to write. You're flipping a card and you're writing a shape. Been done lots of times. So it's not like groundbreaking, but whenever we find one that we like, we want to show it off. So in this case, we like this one. I don't know. It's just something about this game intrigues me. It's easy to play. It's easy to teach. Just today, Thanksgiving 2020, we had a small gathering, 5-6 people, and we played this game, and non-gamers who don't play a ton of games learned it, played it, and they even won. Hashtag good teacher to me. But that's what this game is. It's easy to play. It's easy to teach. It's really fun to write on these cards. It gives you just enough strategy to determine, you have 2 cards. You get to determine which card you want to write on. Sometimes you may not even take the full shape because you just want to cross off that one X that you need on an island when you could put the shape on the other one, but you want the points now. So it gives you some decision space. It gives you some, it's some fulfilling decisions to play. Yes, it's not deep. It's not like you're playing a Vital Lacerda game or even Dinosaur Island. It's just a fun game that plays quickly. It's easy that you have a good time with. So I'm not going to talk about this too much more. You saw what it is. You saw what it looks like. You saw what it does. Everybody's talked about this game. We're jumping on the hype train at the end of the hype train. Like the caboose just went by and now we decided, hey, we should probably talk about this game. But who cares? That's what our channel does. We do what we want. So we love this game. And by we, I mean me and Katie both love this game. But I'm going to give this a BGM accepted seal. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 4.5 out of 5 wrenches on our arbitrary wrench scale. That means absolutely nothing. But we like to give it the games that we enjoy because we're a channel about games, so we should talk about stuff that's fun and enjoyable and that we like. So that was Silver and Gold from Pandasaurus. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics. And as always, keep gaming.